bringing the truth into the fight. Shining a light where the shadows creep, for the lost, the stolen, the ones who will weep. She won't turn away, she won't back down, even when the loony clowns come round. Threats don't shake her, lies don't win. She stands for justice, right till the end. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Chase fame, some chase views, but she fights for those with nothing to lose. For the kids who vanish without a trace, she won't stop till she cracks the case. They try to silence, they try to scare, but truth don't break and she's still there, calling out monsters, showing their game. Justice comes when you speak their name. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kid true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Need a voice, kids stand strong. She makes the choice for victims gone, for those in need. She's fighting hard, she won't concede. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids true crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the
Yep, that just happened, people. Yes, it did. Yes. Oh my God, my voice. I don't know what to do no more. I'm telling you, people. Okay, hold on. I got a cough. Okay, this is a situation. I'm going to tell you. I smoked cigarettes from the age of 12 up until, how old was I? 45, I think. Yeah. And then I started vaping, right? Well, last year I started getting really, really sick. Anyways, vaping, not smoking cigarettes, vaping got me sick. It affected my esophagus. I have a constant tickle in my throat, my voice, and also from the bottom of my esophagus to my stomach. There's stuff going on there too. But anyways, good morning, Misty. I know you're at work. So here we got another, well, here, let me start with this here, people. Okay, we got some incident reports. Okay, guess who? She's going to end up in prison pretty soon. I don't know why she hasn't been in jail yet, honestly. Wade Wilson's never going to get out of confinement. I can tell you that much. Also, I do want to say about this is the last batch I'm going to pay for because he is like same old and boring. I can't. Yeah, of him coming, because the what I pay is ridiculous, right? For what I get. I'm going to give you an example. I'm not. Oh God, paid way too much this time. Um, for 4 documents, and one of them was all blacked out. I paid $4 a page, you guys. This is how ridiculous it is. They know they're making buck off of Wade Wilson. Anywhere else, it's 10 to 25 cents a page. Oh, no, not for Wade Wilson, but the documents I have is 40 pages. It's going to take me some time to go through to see what I need to redact. So, but stay tuned. It's coming, people. And it's the last batch I'm buying. I paid way too much. Way too much. But it is what it is. Okay? So let's go here. This is so sad. All right, this is Wendell Grissom. His date to be put to sleep. You're like, oh, I got to put it to be put to sleep is going to be, I think, March 20th. Now, this beautiful girl here, I think her name is Amber. Oh, God, I should have had that. Hold on, you guys. Her name is Amber. I know it's Amber. Amber what? Matthews. My dude, look at, she looks like a little girl. Well, she is a baby to me. She was 21 or 23. She saved her friend and her friend's newborn baby from this demon right here. Okay. So let's just get right to it. Oh, hold on. I'm going to get my headphones on. All right, here we go. So he just tried to get clemency. This is Oklahoma, by the way. Here, let's just get right to it. Oh, I got to get him off the screen. I'm sorry. So we can look at the. Here we go. We're going to go right to the news report. Let's see, where is it? Right here. Hold on, please. I need to. There we go. All right, this is so sad. Oh, sorry, we got to go through a commercial. Or get through a commercial.
A death row inmate convicted of what investigators call a brutal and random crime is denied clemency. Wendell Grissom murdered Amber Matthews in a home invasion in Blaine County in 2005.
Now, nearly 20 years later, a survivor of that day shares how today's hearing is helping her move forward. News 9's Tevis Hillis is live in studio with the story. Tevis?
Bobby Caro, good afternoon. Drew Kopp fought for her life during the home invasion, trapped inside with her 2 young daughters and her best friend Amber Matthews. Today, Kopp had the chance to face the man responsible, death row inmate Wendell Grissom. Inside the Pardon and Parole Board hearing, emotional testimony filled the room. Victims and their families shared the lasting trauma left behind. Drew Kopp described how she still carries bullet fragments in her body.
This has controlled my life for so many years. Now, I have decided that the most healing action I can take on my own being is to let you go.
Kopp was inside the home when Grissom and an accomplice broke in. She was shot multiple times while trying to get away. Amber Matthews rushed to hide Kopp's 19-month and 5-week-old daughters in another room. Moments later, Grissom shot Matthews as she shielded the babies.
It's clear that Mr. Grissom should be granted no sympathy, no clemency. His acts were heinous.
Matthews' family remembers her as a joyful 23-year-old who is working towards becoming a nurse.
He was kind-hearted, always ready to help others, and brought light into our lives.
Kopp's daughters survived, and now their mother's finally ready to leave the past behind.
And I will walk away after March 20th and never think of you again.
And Grissom declined to speak to the board. His attorneys argued that he suffered from brain damage, but Grissom admitted to the crime. Live in the studio this afternoon.
Oh, God, that just gave me goosebumps. Okay, people, who are we? Okay, a lot of people are against the death penalty, right? And this is what I say. I say there's certain cases, okay? If it has to do with children, automatically, and I don't care what anybody says about that, anything to do with children. Now, let me tell you something. Oh God, that gave me goosebumps because you seen the little girls were by their mama. Like I say, the DA talks to the family if they want to go and make it a capital case. We don't get to choose, the victims get to choose. Just saying. And it's so funny because every one of them, you know what they say? Mental illness, slow. What else? Oh, they found God. That's what's up. Whew. Oh, that was something. All right, let's listen to this news report.
4-1 vote, the Oklahoma Pardon and Parole Board denied clemency for death row inmate Wendell Grissom. 23-year-old Amber Matthews was trying to protect 2 small children when Grissom shot her in the head during a break-in. News 4's Austin Brissett has the story.
I carry the results of your evil actions deep in my body with the fragments of the bullets that cannot be removed.
An emotional statement during a clemency hearing almost 20 years after Drew Cuff was shot and her best friend Amber Matthews was killed at the hands of Wendell Grissom.
I carry the results of your evil actions and the mental and physical scars that will...
Okay, I got to pause it because that's just what you got to do. Here are the little girls. One was 5 weeks old and one was, what, 19 months? Is that what they said?
never fade.
In November of 2005, Matthews was visiting Cupp and her 2 young daughters at their home northeast of Watauga. Grissom, who showed up with a man named Jesse Johns, knocked on the door asking if Cupp's husband was home. When Matthews said no, he walked away, but came back, this time Cupp answering the door.
As she approached, Grissom took a couple of steps away from the sliding glass door and fired his .22, breaking the glass.
He went in and shot Cupp at least 3 times. She fought back while Matthews grabbed one of Cupp's children and ran. Grissom followed her and shot her in the back of the head as she protected Cupp's 2 kids. He would then shoot her again in the forehead. Cupp escaped and got help, and Grissom was later arrested.
It's clear that Mr. Grissom should be granted no sympathy, no clemency. His acts were heinous.
Grissom's attorneys arguing that brain damage, depression, and anxiety contributed to his actions, but state attorneys argued he came to the home to kill. The Pardon and Parole Board eventually voted 4-1, denying clemency. Cupp describing 20 years of pain and perseverance.
I choose to no longer be the girl that was shot. I choose to be the woman who survived. I choose to be looked at as a survivor.
Austin Brissett, Oklahoma's News 4.
Dramatic testimony there. And Grissom chose not to appear in today's hearing.
Well, of course, because he's a coward. Can't face the victims. Jesus. What was I going to say? I forgot. What was I going to say about that man? Oh, where they say it wasn't random or whatever. This man was on a spree. He was going state to state, okay? Robbing people, all right? It was just a matter of time. Just saying. Okay, who else? Who else here? Yo, hi, Patty. I know. It's crazy, ain't it? How are you, Patty? It's been a while. Okay, what's this article I pulled up for you peoples? He requests mercy, right? This is what's funny. He don't show up. He requests mercy, but doesn't show up. I don't understand. Okay, we read all this, but let me tell you something. You know how I always show you people how, let me show you, hold on. Okay. Hi, yeah. I'm doing better. Thank you. Thank you very much. I got a little break, got to see my grandkids, my daughter. It was awesome. Let's see, where is it? Okay, I always show this because they pop up every time. of people trying to save these people's lives. Just saying. They have nothing good to say about him. And what I mean by that, okay, so they're using they're using words from Saint Pope John, okay? But usually they say more of what they've done in prison to better themselves. Not for this guy. This is all there is. But they do say, okay, let's see, he says he's remorseful, takes responsibility for the crimes he committed, and he became a model prisoner. That's it. Okay, if they're saying mental illness, has he gotten help? Has he gotten any mental health help? Did he do any kind of therapy? Anything like that? Okay, just saying. All right, we got that done. Oh, last night was good, people. We watched Lori Vallow Dateline special. It was 2 hours long. Jesus. And what was I going to say about it? It was kind of disappointing, but kind of not. Like if you didn't know the case, because the case started in 2019. I've been following it since then. I think since November 2019. And so a refresher was kind of nice, but they did it, I think, mainly for the new people, because there really wasn't much. Like I said, Lori was going to run that interview how she wanted, and she sure did. She sure did. And just so people know, God, if I could find it, but since they took my channel from me, I used to do parodies of her. And I could do Lori to a T. Lifetime could hire me, and I could do her. Let me show you guys something. Here she is in her court thing. Yep. That's me to the right, her to the left. And here are some others that parodies I did of her. Yes. I like to have fun too. This stuff gets really dark, people. Hold on a minute. Let's do that. Yes. And I've talked to Lori too. Sure have. All right. Hey, oh God, I'll talk about it in a minute, about Brad Sigmore. Okay, this is what happened. I'm not going to read all this. I'm going to just kind of do clip notes. Now, I want to tell people, okay, these are facts of the case, but they left from Arkansas, okay? They were stealing trucks. Then they got the Oklahoma state line. Then they started hitchhiking, and they robbed people. Him and that other guy. But that other guy did not get a death warrant, by the way, which is Jesse Johns. Okay, so this is what they did. So it was from a state to state thing. State to state. Okay, what it says here. Okay, they showed up at Matt and Drew's house. He told Jesse to wait until the pew-pew was over and then to come in and rob the place. Drew was inside her home with her best friend Amber and her 2 children. Okay, Riley was 18 and Gracie was, I think, 5 weeks. And she was in the crib in the bedroom. Drew was holding Gracie. Matthews came in the sliding glass door. And so, let's see. He asked if the husband was home. She replied her husband was at work. He told her he'd come back later. And Matthews closed the door. That's Amber. But seconds later, he reappeared. And Drew handed the baby to Amber when he approached the door again. And he pew-pewed through the glass. Then he stepped in, did a second shot, striking Drew's hands. Amber ran with the baby into the bedroom. And then Drew fought with the intruder, which we know is Wendell. And let's see. She begged him to take whatever he wanted to leave. He laughed. He pulled the black powder pew from his waist and hit her in the head. She grabbed oh my gosh, her too? That's why she says she has fragments in her head. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. So she tried to grab the weapon as he was firing it. A bullet went through her hand. Wow. Fracturing her skull. He fired again at her hip. Jeez. Okay, he got up and went to the bedroom where the children were. Let's see. Okay, then the mom escaped from the house. Okay, she was realizing she was leaving a blood trail for her killer to follow her. She knew she could not hide. She saw the white truck in the driveway. Jesse Johns left the truck and approached the residence after hearing several shots. He saw Drew run from the house. He stepped through the shattered glass door, found Wendell standing over a wounded Amber. He watched another shot fired. Okay. And then Johns told Wendell that someone was running from the house. And then they ran to the truck. Mind you, that truck is stolen. Oh my gosh. He was just, oh my God, this is awful. They were still chasing her. This woman, wow, she is something else. All the shots that were in her, and she still got away. But they kept chasing her. Wow. Oh, jeez. Okay, they attempted to escape from the scene. Of course, they're robbing stuff on a four-wheeler. A postman saw them. The black dog was chasing them. Rock hollers. Let's see. Okay, so they're on the four-wheeler. It ran out of gas. The four-wheeler ran out of gas. Oh my God, a farmer who assumed they were laborers gave them a ride to a county line, Highway 33. Okay, the two women who were running from the hilltop became frightened when they see the pair of men looking into the window at the store. What do they still know? Oh, so they grabbed some beer. So they're hiding in trees. Excuse me. And they said, oh my God, hold on. All right. Okay, so they're drinking beer, watching. They were hiding. Okay, one of the men headed to the wheat field. And the other went across the street to get a second can of beer. And then the clerk called the sheriff and reported two suspicious men. Recognizing the connection, the cop. Let's see. Oh my God, Amber was found unconscious and mortally wounded. She died during the medical evacuation. Jeez. Okay, at the cafe, they approached Jesse, who was walking down the road. They detained him, searched him for weapons. 45 minutes later, after being detained, police arrested Jesse. Okay. Wendell was hiding in a rock pile near the cafe. He had blood stains. He had the weapon. He had brown gloves. So yeah. Wow. Isn't that something? Oh, no wonder. You know what? That lady. Oh my God. Can you imagine the PTSD and living with those fragments? I just think they kept chasing her. I mean, it was like a game, like like when somebody hunts. Jeez. That was horrible. How is everybody? Everybody doing okay? Of course you are. And Lori Vallow. Did you hear me, Missy, about Lori Vallow or not? I know you're working, so you can't really comment. Well, let me tell you something. Dateline, I'm sure, made a lot of money off of this because they kept making it bigger than what it actually was. Just saying. Just saying. But everybody wants to get a look at Lori, right? Especially me. So yeah, how many people joined me? I think 4 people joined me to watch it on StreamYard because I couldn't go live and watch it because I would get a strike. Yes. Yes, she sure did, didn't she? She gained some weight. And when I start feeling better, I'm going to start doing my parodies again because it takes away from the darkness of this stuff. But I do enjoy true crime, so I always do it. But I like to make fun of bad YouTubers and criminals, inmates, whatever it may be. Well, see, Lori, always been pretty, but look she can't have Botox or anything like that no more. Sure does. It was nice for me to have 3 days away last week. Let's see. My last day was Thursday and I came back on Monday. Yeah, it was. It was nice because I got to see my grandkids. Yeah, whatever, Dippy. Whatever, Dippy. You always come at the very end. I this time gave you the notification, and you still got here late, woman. Hey, did you read my text? Yeah, but I've been busy. You want to watch Lori Vallow. Yeah, this is how I talk to Dippy. Okay. But yeah, I got to spend time with my grandkids. It had almost been a year, 5 of them, and my daughter, my oldest daughter. Yeah, I'm almost done here. Yeah, well, be a dummy. We're fighting. Oh, hi. Well, you know what? You people say send me notifications. I did it. And you're showing up at the end. So there's that. I'm so sorry. You're going to have to watch from the beginning now. This is a very sad case. Very. It was more gruesome than I thought, you guys. I sent a text telling you. Oh, I didn't see it. See, my phone. Never mind. Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh, the dog. Oh, look at me. I'm so lost. I'm not even going in order with these comments. Look at me, people. Look at me, people. I'm behind. I'm lost. Okay, so I'm going to end it, but I am going to be back. I promise. I don't say it unless I mean it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but this is going to be the last batch I get anything on Wade Wilson because I'm so done with him, but there's some good stuff in here. I mean, I couldn't read it all, you guys. I got 40 pages, and I'm getting ripped off. Okay, I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you, you will not believe how much I paid for a page. Oh my God. So let's see. I'm just going to tell you this one. I paid $4 a page for 4 documents, and one was all blacked out, redacted. If that tells you how much money they're making off of Wade Wilson, yes, I got other ones coming, but not of Wade. This is my last of Wade. And whoever gets more, I'm coming to you and say, hey, give me the files. Yeah, it is ridiculous. It is. They're making money off him. Any other time, it's 15 to 25 cents a page. Not for Wade Wilson. They're making bank off of him. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to people now and say, hey, give me your files. Let me go through it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I just have a hard time doing that. I don't know why. I have no problem giving everything away. Here you go. Have it. Go ahead. Oh, this is what I want to tell you people. Listen to this. I'm going to bring this up real quick. Brad Sigmore. I know sometimes I feel stupid, but I do know I get some good documents. You know what I mean? It's just the price is ridiculous. But then, you know what I feel like, Patty? It's like, God, everybody's seen all these documents. Why show them again? When other people, there's like, several other people that have already seen these. Who wants to see them again? Right? Right. That's just how I look at it. Okay, hold on. Okay, this guy it's a first, since it's been reinstated again, the firing squad, you guys. Brad Sigmore was executed last night. We're going to watch this real quick. Yeah. See, I have a problem with if people notice my reading skills, but that's only because, and I'm saying this for so you people know, some of you do, some of you don't. I had a stroke, and the side effects from the stroke is my memory and pronouncing words and being a mid reading and stop. It's weird, and I can't help it. But you know what? I learned how to walk, talk, feed myself all over again. So I've come a long way. Okay, so this guy got put to death by the firing squad, and I'll play a clip, another clip, but this is me talking about it. I've been following capital cases this year and talking about the ones that are coming up, and I just did one of Brad Sigmund, let's see, a week or two ago, I think it was. I know a week for sure. So, yeah, he was put to sleep tonight. I'm being careful with my wording just because it's YouTube. It's a press release by South Carolina DOC. Capital punishment sentence of Brad Sigmund was carried out tonight. The execution was performed by a 3-person firing squad at 6:05. He was pronounced dead at 6:08. He was 67. He was sentenced for the 2002 unalive and brutally of deaths of David and Gladys Lark and his girlfriend too. Well, you know what he did with his girlfriend? I think he kidnapped her. Okay, the last statement was read to his witnesses by his attorney and is attached. The witnesses were 3 members of the Lark's family, representative for the prosecutor's office, Greenville Sheriff Department, his attorney, spiritual advisor, and 3 people from the news media. Let's see. Last meal was 3 pieces of fried chicken, green beans, mashed potatoes with gravy, biscuits, cheesecake, and sweet tea. It was served Wednesday evening. Oh, wow. Okay, this is his statement. I want my closing statement to be one of love and a calling to my fellow Christians to help us end the death penalty. An eye for an eye was used to justify to the jury for seeking the death penalty at that time. I was too ignorant to know how wrong that was. Why? Because we no longer live under the Old Testament law, but now the New Testament. And then he says, Matthew 5:38-39, you have heard that it's been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you, do not resist an evil person. Whatsoever shall smite me on the right cheek, turn to the other as well. And Romans 6:14, for sin shall not have domain over you, for you are no longer under the law, but under grace. Nowhere does God in the New Testament give man the authority to unalive another one. This is why the Bible is divided into the Old Testament and the New. Remember the words of Jesus, John 7:19. Did not Moses give you the law? Yet none of you keep with the law. We are now under God's grace and mercy. I don't know what you guys think about the death penalty. I keep my comments to myself because once I give my opinion, I'm so judged. But I did reach out to him before I did my live about him. And I see I didn't know this right away, that he responded back to me on March 5th at midnight. And he goes, am I scared? Well, to tell you the truth, I have never been more at peace, as I'm sure you must know. I have been a born-again Christian for 20 plus years. Well, I want to live. All I can do now is have faith that my clemency will be enough to show Governor McMaster I am not the man I once was. God bless you, Brett S. So yeah, you guys, there's that. Yeah, so there's that. What he did was pretty bad, you people. his ex-girlfriend, because he killed her parents, she was there and she made a statement. She felt them state taking his life is wrong. All right, look, this is AP, or this is News Nation, but this is a witness, which was AP. You guys know that channel, right? Witness. Now listen to what he says.
Now to News Nation's Alex Capriello, live for us in Columbia, South Carolina. Alex, this is actually the first firing squad execution ever in the state of South Carolina.
Yeah, that's right, Elizabeth. All eyes on South Carolina, especially considering what we know about lethal injection and the troubles that American Department of Corrections have had in actually procuring those drugs. They wanted to see how this execution unfolded, specifically since we haven't seen one in America for the last 15 years, the last one being Ronnie Lee Gardner. I actually spoke to his brother just this morning, and he had a lot to say certainly about that. But as far as what's happening here with Brad Sigmund, it's clear that while he chose the firing squad as his method of execution, it did not come without troubles. His attorney telling me that the electric chair greatly frightened him, as well as some of the botched attempts of lethal injection in the past.
Okay.
That being said, Brad Sigmund, I'm told, has turned...
Okay, I'm sorry. I got to say something. Here they're talking about torture and they're scared and whatever. Listen. Can you imagine what the victims went through? You will not believe what this man did. Her parents, he drug them, he tortured them. They were in separate rooms. He kept going back and forth. See, and when I hear stuff like this, I'm like, oh my God. Just saying.
His life to Christ, and for the last 24 years has been practicing his faith from inside these jail cells, acting as a sort of minister to these other inmates that are on death row. And most certainly, when we heard what his last words were, it reflects that. It was very biblically based. It incorporated a lot of scripture readings. That final words read by the attorney to the witnesses, a part of that gallery, and shared with us just moments ago. Take a listen to the final words of 67-year-old Brad Sigmund. Take a listen.
I was too ignorant to know how wrong that was.
After we heard the
shade, and then from that point, it was a little less than 2 minutes of nothing at that moment. I mean, you could see Brad Sigmund took several pretty deep breaths.
Hold on. There we go. This is Associated Press. Okay, here we go. Sorry.
An employee lifted up the shade. And then from that point, it was a little less than 2 minutes of nothing at that moment. I mean, you could see Brad Sigmund took several pretty deep breaths. And then suddenly the shots rang out at, I believe Christy said it was 6:05 and 50 seconds. At that point, you did see a small red stain on Sigmund's chest.
And this will be another 6 other executions planned in America over the next 3 weeks. The other one.
Okay, News Nation, shoot. News Nation cut. Oh, shoot. It was very gruesome the way he explained it, and News Nation must have cut it off, obviously. Just think about the people. You know, I think about that. I think about people that do these type of things because it has been shown in states. It's a civilian that does it, a volunteer that does these things, okay? And I think about it this way. Are these people in a way an unaliver themselves? Think about that for a minute. Would you be able to do that? I don't think I could. Nope. Yeah, they would have to get mental health unless this is a sick fantasy in their head. I'm just saying, I don't know. My mind goes everywhere. Insane. Oh, this is what I want to show. One more thing, and I think I'll get out of here for now. Oh, I've been working on we've been working on death row women because I can only do 5 at a time because there's 41 of them, and it's a lot of work. A lot of work, people. It's worth it though. Okay, we're gonna look at Brad's thing because I'm shocked the DOC still has it up. Here is his inmate info. Okay. So let's see. Admission date was 2002. Now, if he was a Christian man, how come he got in trouble all the time? No escape attempts. Well, I guess it wasn't a lot. They didn't really tell what for. Okay. 2012, he lost canteen for 30 days, lost phone for 90 or 30. He lost television for 90. 2015, he got, possession of contraband. There we go. This one here is use of narcotics. Loss of canteen, 100 days. Detention for 10 days. Telephone for 100 days. He lost television for a year. He lost visiting privileges for 100 days. Does a man of God do these type of things? Just saying. Then he disrespected staff in 2016, and he lost his privileges for 30 days. Yeah. What do you think about that? Okay. Well, I'm going to get going. I know Dippy's, she dips out. She thinks that, okay, I'll come the last 5 minutes. And there's that. But no, I go to her channel, and you know what I do? I get on her panel, and I entertain the people. In comparison to the way, yeah, that's crazy. That's right, Dippy. That's right. You're always dipping out. No, I love you. You know that. What about Wade? Well, you never throw me the link. Oh, I keep forgetting. When I put it out there anyways, nobody comes up. They're too scared. Just kidding. If they don't want to, they don't want to. It's very scary sometimes. Do you know there's some Dippy Entertainment, please? There's even sometimes before I go live, I get nervous. And I've been doing this 6 years. Since when? 2019? Yeah, 2019. We got more DRs in a short time he's been there than Brad. Wade Wilson is never getting out of confinement. He hasn't learned his lesson. He never will. And Jeanette's going to be in there with him. This is the third one that I know of, incident report with her. I don't know what she's thinking. Why? He's not worth it. And maybe Jesse is not with him and got smart. I don't know. I'm waiting for the, well, I haven't looked through everything. I only looked through 2 pages because there's so much. devil himself is Wade Wilson. He is something. He thinks rules do not apply to him, and then you got ding-dongs like this that will risk their freedom for him. She obviously, are you talking Jeanette or Jesse? See, Jesse is silly because she is the power of attorney. She signed the documents to pay $1,000 a month to that attorney. Hey, I felt bad for her for a while until she took my channel from me for covering her words. And I even told that woman, I said, hey, you can contact me privately. And if you want me to take something down, I'll take it. Yes, my big channel. She sure did. They were reporting me hard. I've been fighting since August. Oh, yeah. Yes, I am. And that's the thing with Dippy. Dippy is a good conversationist. Not me. I'm loud. I like to make people laugh. There's that. Oh, yeah. You people don't even know what I've been through. Oh, my God. December was a bad month. My parents had cancer, right? In my YouTube studio, because I wasn't tech savvy, people, I was taking my dad to his cancer treatments, right? And towards the end of his cancer treatments, I was vlogging them. And then my best friend, my mama, she got cancer. We found out just before I was done taking him for his treatments. She died 29 days later. 29, my best friend. She was 67. And the cancer videos were in there. Yeah. Poop gone. And I said to YouTube, I said, can I at least get my videos? I don't care about anything else. I just want my videos on my mama. You know what? They don't care. I will never forgive her. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. I will no longer feel sorry for her. Right? And you know what? And what I was saying to these people, but I was only kidding. I would never let anybody get harmed. I do not tell anybody's phone number. I don't do any of that. I've seen other creators do that, but I won't do that. I'm not going to let anybody get harmed, right? I'm not going to say anybody's address, nobody's full name, anything like that. No identifying stuff. I would never do that. But jokingly, I said, I said it jokingly, and I made sure they knew that. I got your phone number. Keep it up. I got your number. But I was only kidding. I would never do anything because that is not a responsible creator. Okay? However, I did say that though. But I immediately said I was joking. So there's that. I would never do that. I think about things. Would I want somebody to do that to me? And that's how I go about life. And how I want to treat people how I've been. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I want to be treated, okay? And that's how I treat people, how I want to be treated. Because let me tell you, in real life, I have no enemies, ever. I'm the person that they called and said, hey, want to come to the party? Because I entertain. No, at all. Never. I did one time want to make a pyramid of the people with faces, not names, that were contacting him, but I changed my mind. I sit here and I think about this stuff before I actually present stuff, and I change my mind. I'm like, nah, that's no. I won't do that. There is enough hate in the world, yeah. And I don't hate any of them. I don't know them to hate them. Plus, hate is a very strong word. and it's a bad word. I remember one time when I was a little girl, my grandma, I said I hated somebody. Oh, God, she backhanded me. Oh, boy. She sure did. I learned that day. But, oh, God. But I do know, just like Jesse. Yeah, a lot of people do. I don't know if who showed that. I think it was YouTube Streets. I seen there was picture. I don't know. I haven't watched. I watch other creators, and I at least come and say hi to other creators. Okay, when they're live, I do my best because it's really hard to run your channel and to be watching a whole live. It's too much. It's impossible. But somebody showed pictures of her from what's that thing called? Grinder? Is it a dating website? I don't know if it's true. But if it is, wow. Then she really did get away. Is it Tinder? Grinder? I don't know. I have no idea. I just like him, but I don't hate anyone, right? Is it Tinder? Oh my God, I'm such a dork, you guys. Tinder, Grinder is the same. Oh, is it? Oh, all right. Okay. Got it. It is hard. I used to do it even though I don't like a lot of what the creator said because of all the lies people spread. Not me, not you. I just deal with facts. Okay? And sometimes I speculate, but I don't go around hurting people. Oh, are you? See? And I believed you. Okay. That picture was never on any dating app. It wasn't? I don't know. That's why I said I don't know. I did do the research, so I mean, yeah, I've just seen it and I'm like, huh, interesting. I wasn't speaking of you, crazy. I know, I'm just talking to talk, Dippy. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Okay, I want your people's opinion. I want to work on today. Let me know. I want to work. And Dippy, no, I know you want to watch Larry Vallow. I want to either talk about 5 more women that have a death warrant right now, or do you want to hear some inmates' last meals and statements? Let me know. I like this place, no drama. No, never. But I don't have that many people, so it is what it is. But I bet if I started some drama, boy, would I have some people in here. I should try it one time just to test. Dippy, let's do a fake fight. Paranormal. Woman, what's up? Whatever you like works. Oh no, I'm just interested in what my people's like. You know what I mean? And I like that Missy's been giving me sending me stuff because that gives me something to look into different, and that's when I know one of my people's like. See, I call you my peoples. I don't call you my fans or anything like that. I call you my peoples. Both sound interesting. I think so. I do. And I'm telling you, I don't think I could watch anybody be executed. I really don't think I can. because there was a man last year that he chose to be suffocated. He chose that. And I read what happened, what his body did from an article. And I was pretty freaked out by it, actually. Why would anybody choose suffocation? Ugh, of a way to go. You can't never have drama. Yes, we do. Between each other. Her name is Dippy Escapes. Dippy, I don't have a Nightbot. Put your link in there. What's going on with you? Get her done. Hey, but people, guess what's going on tomorrow? I'm having two of my grandkids overnight tomorrow night. The two little ones. First time ever, because they are coming down to the cities for a basketball game. So that's pretty exciting. So I get to see them twice in 1 week. Because I haven't seen them for a year. So yes! Could you imagine that? You will not believe what that body did. No. Oh my God, I would have fight. And just think about it, okay? Here you got your arms and your legs, you know how they do it, right? And oh my God, that had to be terrifying. Who would do that? And it ain't done in a couple minutes, okay? I know, yeah. So, you know what Grandma's going to do with them? This is what I do. And this is what's awesome about my grandkids, my daughter's kids, her 5. I take them to McDonald's and the dollar store because that's what I can do because I'm on a limited budget. But those kids are so grateful to have that time with me and do something like that. They're good kids. Oh, but this time I'm going to let them get their own pizza. They're going to be really shocked with that one because when I was there last week, we went to McDonald's. But we're going to do Domino's, and they're going to get their own pizza. So I think they'll like that better. They're spoiled. They call me the cool grandma. My mouse is acting crazy. Give me a sec. I will get my link. Yeah, you do what you got to do, Dippy. Yes, they will. And they know they get spoiled. There's one time my daughter went to, after they left here, one of the many times, they stopped on the way home because it's a long drive at Domino's. And they wanted to get their own pizzas. And the little one says, "You're mean. Grandma lets me get my own pizza. You're mean, Mom." I laughed so hard. He was crying and screaming and everything. Okay, there's Dippy's link. She's a good conversationist. Sub up to her. Sub up to her. Sub up. Okay, do you guys want to know some things I'm waiting for? Well, I'm pretty upset with Michigan right now because here I wait months for documents, right? Then all of a sudden, they say they can't for certain things, but I'm still waiting for 2. And those cases are closed, so I should be able to get those. Okay? And then I got Wisconsin, 2 that I'm waiting on. I've been waiting for 3 months for the one, right? Then they messaged me, and they said to me, there's an open case. And mind you, it's a prison, but they got in trouble in prison. No, it's not Wade Wilson. This is Wisconsin. So I can't have any documents because there's an open case right now. But the other one I'm waiting on, and let's see where else. Georgia, Wisconsin, Michigan, Georgia, California, Florida. What's other states? Pennsylvania, New York. And that's all I can think of right now. I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, just not Wade Wilson, people. Just so you know that. I haven't been doing much. No, she don't do much but chit chat, but it's a good chit chat. I was in her chat. No, I was on her panel. Oh my God, it was so funny. She got the funniest troll that came in. I was the only one laughing, people, but it was so funny. Oh my God. I'm like, Dippy, it's a funny troll. It's a good one. Dippy's being all big baby, freaking out. How do you know if it was a him? I don't know what it was, but it was funny. It was funny. I did not bring him in. Well, no, you're right. They did say something about me, didn't they? I can't remember what it was. Do you know what this troll was doing? Trolls are good. She kept blocking and they kept coming back. And she's like, how are you doing that? She would block and, delete or whatever it may be, hide from her channel. And they kept coming back. God, it was so funny. It was so funny. I'm like, Dippy, they got a bunch of email addresses. That's why. Wish you could, the one I sent you from, I seen it yesterday. I was looking through the list and I'm like, wow. There's some sickos out there. People harming children. Makes me sick. I'm just looking, people. All right. Yes, there are. Yeah, Missouri's got some. There's something weird about Missouri. What's the other state too? I can't remember. Oh, my new people. I'm also working on 2 cases out of Minnesota. I'm also working on a case. No, 3 cases in Minnesota. One has to do with the bus driver, an 11-year-old. Read between the lines, people. Also, House of Horrors, Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Also, I'm talking to a lady in a prison that is living with, which I think this is wrong, trans females in a women's prison. But what these trans females are doing, mind you, they look like men. Okay, you look at them, you know they're men, and no bottom surgery. They are R-ing them. They are beating them up. One lady got pregnant. How sick is that? Sick, sick, sick. Here these women are trying to heal, and this is happening to them. But let me tell you what's happening in this prison. They're being sued by these trans female groups, right? So everything's hush, hush. Now, one, he just got out early. He got released early because of this mess. But I found out where he's at. And I'm warning the people. Yeah, sure am. I did warn them. I did one of the people, because you want to know why? Because they became trans females when they were in prison. They weren't beforehand. They were when they were in prison, and they changed their name and all that. Now, this is what's stupid. I know people that cannot change their last name because they got a felony, even though it's not a there was nobody was hurt. You know what I mean? It's like a DWI thing. You get so many, it's a felony. They can't change your last name, but you can if you're a trans females. God, I gotta get it right. Trans females, okay, which don't make sense. But these trans females, I looked into their records, right? Do you want to hear their records? The last 20 years of records? Narcotics. Ex-offenders of women and children. That's right. What else? What else? Domestic abuse. I don't know what you people, I'm telling you, the thing that's going on is pretty sad, and I feel sorry for these women. Can you imagine having to live with fear? I mean, the one I'm talking to, I'm like, whenever you want to tell your story, let's do it. And she's still afraid, even though the one is gone. It's so sad. But I'm proud of her because she's going to be a lawyer. Yes. Do you know what they said? The trans female said they're not going to go back to the men's because they're afraid of getting ARD. But look at what they're doing in the females. Very sad. It's not me being a hater. This is me putting out facts of what's going on in the prisons. That's what's up. Cannot wait till I can lay it all out with documents and show proof of everything going on. And I hope Trump does something about this. What happened to women's civil rights? Where? And I'm nobody cisgender, just saying. Well, that's pot called kettle black. Sad, ain't it? I think it's crazy that you're in prison. Do you know what else they're doing? Oh, God, I got to get the document. You know what else they're doing? They're paying for the trans women. What are they paying for? Stuff for them to pack themselves or whatever. They are paying for all female stuff for them. Female underwear. Stuff like that. The ones that are still in the men's, though. Isn't that crazy? Plus your injections? Come on. Yeah. So and if people come in here and say I'm hating, no, I'm not hating. This is the situation I'm talking about. This is what's going on. And it's wrong. Right? There's people that aren't even getting the correct health care in there. But you're getting your hormone shots. Make that make sense. These people got to start suing, just like everybody else. Class action lawsuit. Sue the prisons. Just saying. I would. I don't know. I don't know what this world's come to. The last 4 years, I'm telling you. Other countries are probably laughing at America and the mess. Oh, God, my poor neck. My poor neck, you guys. All right. I want you people to tell me, if anybody's still around, do we want to do 5 more women that is on death row right now? Or do we want to go through people's last meals and statements? Don't worry, we will get to Wade Wilson files. Yes, we will. It's just a lot of redacting. It's Wade Wilson's and Danielle's. So it's not just Wade's. Plus, I got another person from Florida. I'm waiting on that. I wanted to do them all together. You're good either way? You know what we could do? No, I don't want to get in trouble. I was going to say we could do Lori Vallow. Go do it on Rumble. But I don't know. What? That sounds sick, woman. You know I'm straight as hell. What the hell's wrong with you? Start that nonsense. And people be talking a bunch of BS around here. So here are all the women. Oh, there's 50. There's 50. Sorry. One just passed away. No, you're sick, woman. You're sick. You see that, people? And I will say, and I'm not going to tell you people, but when I get to this woman, I have talked to her. I've talked to somebody on death row here within these pictures. Hey, what does this sound like to you people? But I want my alone time with you, lady. That's sick. That's sick, lady. That's sick. Well, when do you want to do that? I don't know. I'm not sure yet, because what I'm going to have to do is, well, you know, it won't take me all day. I can get stuff together very quickly. Quickly. But if I do the 5 women, let's see, because I do 5 at a time, because there's so many. Well, good. Oh, shit. Okay, but I'll figure it out. Because we could probably do Lori Vallow on Rumble, and you don't have to have a Rumble account. I just give you the link and say, come over to Rumble. And the link takes you right there, and you don't even have to have an account. That's what I like about it. Do you know the oldest lady right now on death row? Do you want to know how old she is? I think she's 93. Excuse me. It could be maybe 83. But I'm thinking 93 for some reason. Let me look. She's born. It was Blanche. You guys remember who Blanche is, right? How old is Blanche? She's 90. She's 92. I was right. 92 years old and still on death row. Can you believe that? We can do it like last night so we can talk. Oh, she killed her husbands. She was like a black widow. Her name is Blanche Moore. She's been all over. She's been on the ID channel, Snapped. Yeah, 92 years old. Yeah, isn't that crazy? She's probably in like a nursing type thing. I mean, come on. So what she did, she poisoned them. She poisoned like 5 people with arsenic. That's what she did. That crazy? Yeah, they do get a lot. Yeah. Because most prisons are privately owned. They were going to do it. They would have done it. I know. I don't understand. I wonder if she's got any appeals. Let me look. Blanche Moore appeals. Do you guys want to see what Blanche looks like? Hold on a minute. Let me get her picture. She's such a happy lady too. But during her trial, she just looked evil, you guys. She looked evil. Okay, let's look at what Blanche looks like now. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Okay. Here's Blanche today. You guys remember her yet? Look at that old lady. Hold on. Maybe you guys will recognize her by this picture right here. Okay, do you guys remember her now? Look at her. She's like a Lori Vallow type. She's like, a widow, a black widow. Let's see. I was looking up appeals. She have an appeal. 2023 was her last appeal. Holy crap. No. That's where she's. Never mind. You know what? I'm going to contact her. I'm going to see if she would like to have a conversation with me. And just so you people know, if I have questions, I just reach out and ask. I tell them who I am and what I'm doing and my purpose. And majority of the time, people will talk to me. And if not, that's cool. I don't care. Who wants to talk to a stranger, right? But if you're honest from the get-go, there you go. And, you know, it's a respect thing. Yes. Mean. So geriatric. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do later for a live. But yeah, I'm waiting on the Wade Wilson stuff and Daniel because this time I'm gonna read through it all to make sure everything is redacted. I don't want to have no problems. And like I said, it's the last batch I'm getting because this shit cost me way too much money. All right, everybody. I love you all. See you later, and we'll work on Lori Vallow. Probably do it on Rumble, but I'm gonna come later, and we're gonna talk about. You know what? I think we're gonna do their last meals. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the last meals and statements. Yep, because I found something here that cool that gives it all. I don't even know what Rumble is. You know what? It's like a YouTube, but it's Rumble, and it's a Canada platform. This here is a United States platform, and you can get away with a lot over on Rumble. You did? Oh, thank you. My phone is on silent. No, you don't have to download an app at all. You don't even have to have an account. All I got to do is, like, on my post, I'll say, meet me at Rumble. And I'll give you the link. And it'll bring you right to Rumble. And we watched a movie 2 weeks ago, I think it was, over there. Because Patreon kept shutting me down. Facebook shut me down, but not Rumble. Yeah, it is cool. Because a lot of people don't go anywhere else. But if you have this link, it'll bring you right there. You don't even have to have an account. You go buy some lunch, woman. No, not yet. Not yet. I'm not hungry yet. You know how we did? Yeah. Yeah, I know. It'll be fun. Now, there was a good movie that I paid for by accident in the middle of the night that we watched. It was a good one, too. You know when you lay on your remote? I was so mad. That's the only time my TV's on is when I go to bed. I need that noise. All right, I'm going to get going. I have so much to do, people. So much of nothing, people, I got to do. Yep. All right. Love you all.